skull, and greetings, fellow YouTubers. So, I have a bit of an update for the mission that I was carrying out for Perryite, getting the Dawnbreaker Shield. The mission itself, once you actually return the ingredients that you've collected from the North Shriekwood Bastion, that mission right there, once you've collected all of the ingredients, the Death Bell flower, the uh, silver ingot, the vampire dust, and the flawless ruby, once you return them to Perryite, you will actually be asked to do one extra task over here in Bethardam's. I believe that's the pronunciation. Don't quote me on it because I don't know the pronunciation. But once you've completed that, he will actually go in and ask you to go into this dungeon here to basically kill all of the followers uh, that are afflicted in this dungeon. And going through this dungeon on uh, survival mode, I died a couple of times because whatever the stuff that they spit at you, for lack of a better way of putting it, I'm basically just going to call it acid, because that's basically what it felt like, was acid spit, basically. It will kill you very fast. That's about the best way to put it. So make sure you take in a lot of potions, or make sure you've got your healing spells ready, because you will need them, especially if you're going through it on survival. If you're going through it on normal mode, I mean, just stop before going into the next area and just heal yourself up a little bit. But once you've actually killed all of the afflicted, you will be tasked with killing the boss in this area, and his name is Orchendor. Once you've killed him, then the mission will be completed, but you'll have to actually return to the Shrine of Periite to get your Spellbreaker Shield. Now, with that Spellbreaker Shield, the Spellbreaker Shield actually does a little bit more than I initially uh, thought it did, or should I say, than I initially uh, felt it would do. The shield, and I actually did test it out as well. The shield itself, it blocks, or while blocking, it basically puts up a ward that protects against spells for up to 50 points. So with that, basically you're soaking up the 50 points of damage, but you've also got a ward up as well, basically making you completely impervious to magical damage. And I think that's just bonkers, to be quite honest. The the shield itself is just amazing against mages or anybody that uses magical damage, as well as dragons. It also helps out a lot against him, or against them. But another thing is too is I also gave a little bit of a little less information than I initially intended to, with the Dawnbreaker shield. Initially, I call it the Sunbreaker because I couldn't remember the exact name of it. But the Dawnbreaker sword is actually a lot more powerful than I was initially led to believe as well. The weapon itself will burn targets for 10 points. I don't know if that's per second or not, but it burns targets for 10 points. And when killing an undead, it offers up a fiery explosion, and or that turns or destroys nearby undead. So if you kill an undead and there's other undead around him, it will basically destroy them as well. And that's all undead. And I'm pretty sure that also is uh, the occasion for vampires as well, because vampires are also a part of the undead group when it comes down to undead creatures. So that would be very nice to to use this weapon in vampire dungeons and any dungeon that you go into uh, that have undead zombies or skeletons in it. But with the shield as well, I mean the combination with the sword and the shield here are an amazing combination together. I think I'm going to be going through the game a little bit, uh, playing through with a sword and shield. I will miss my Warhammer. Do not get me wrong. My Warhammer was my favorite weapon thus far of all of the Daedric artifacts that I have. That weapon is very, very powerful. Even if you're not, if even if it's not enchanted, the Warhammer will kill any enemy you swing it up against pretty much within 1 to 2 hits. 1 to 2 blows, the enemy is just down. I haven't met an enemy that I've swung that thing at that hasn't gone down within 1 to 2 hits. But yeah, this combination alone, like I said, is very powerful. So I'm gonna test it out. I'll put an update and let you guys know uh, how the shield and how the sword work overall. I'll take it up against dragons. I'll take it up against vampires and see if it actually soaks up any of their magical damage as well. Especially their leech life. That's just an annoying spell as it is, or their life drain spell that they have. I, yeah, it's just annoying. But if this shield works against it, I'll let you guys know about that as well. Um, but yeah, with that being said, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe to my channel. It does let me know that my videos are going in the right direction. With that being said, though, I'm Viking Gamer. Always remember, raid hard, raid often. I'm Viking Gamer, and I'm out of here.